Okay, it's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, B-High. Radio, shouting, stepping in the building. I got the remix guard himself, DJ Suede. What's good with him, my dog?
What's happening, man?
Man,
blessed
feeling
to be here.
Good, feeling great, man. Now, Suede, what I did not know is that you was raising hell on these tracks, man.
Hey, man, I'm trying to make it happen.
Oh,
trying to make it happen, you know.
That jump with NBA YoungBoy, man.
Man,
Heavy
hey.
Gates. Break that banger down to me, homie.
Man, it's a great song, man. I actually got to meet YoungBoy and Quando Rondo less than a month ago. There's some cool cats.
Yeah.
The label hit me back with the song, and they let me hear the rough draft. I like, damn, this it right here. You know what I'm saying? That's the one they really, really pushing right now. So, and I got some more stuff coming with them too. So stay tuned. No doubt.
I mean, talk to me about just the production side of things, man. I mean, how long have you been producing?
Sheesh, I've been producing. It's about 12 years old. I'll be 28 in about 2 months.
Yeah.
So we talking 15, 16 years. Yeah, man.
That's some time in the game. Now, I mean, what folks might know you most for, man, is that Instagram.
Oh, man, I be on the ground just acting up, man. Just trying to keep the light going, keep people happy and smiling and laughing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's right. Talk to me about that, though, man. I mean, what was it that made you say, you know what, let me take my talents to Instagram and build this platform that's just crazy right now?
Being bored as hell, just playing around. And ended up doing something great. I just started just doing something different. You know, it's a lot of producers, everybody and their little brother want to be a producer.
That's right.
These days. So I'm like, what can I do to separate myself? And I just started messing around, just trying stuff, putting different stuff, just taking people's voices, taking animal sounds like Timberland used to do, man, and just making a bang out of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so.
What was going through your mind when you looked up and the first one went viral? Which one was the first one that just kind of took you out of there?
Oh man, greens, beans, tomatoes all day. that ain't even a question. I hate talking about it, but hey, you know, we have to hear it every Thanksgiving, so it's a blessing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
I mean, what goes through your mind when you realize you created a Thanksgiving anthem on Instagram?
Hey, it's special.
Yeah.
That's one of those special ones that, you know, everybody want that special song that everybody knows and everybody gonna remember to the rest of the time and all that good stuff. So that's what that is. So it's a beautiful situation.
I mean, did you catch any backlash from that, man?
I end up catching backlash, and then we squared everything away later, so it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Everything got straightened out, so.
What was going through your mind when you realized that you were just having a good time, putting out some stuff, and then you realized that it could cross the line at the same time, though?
Man, you know what? At the end of the day, you know, things happen, situations occur, and, you know, when I was surprised, just like everybody else was, but, you know, the biggest thing is it got handled. We chopped it up. Hugged it out, everything good.
Now, when you look at Instagram, man, being that you've been producing since you was 12, which was way before Instagram, you could get the doggone scene.
Yeah, man.
What was that like for you realizing that, you know, you needed to build a platform up on there? And then how has it been controlling that big platform, too?
Man, Instagram is you know, social media is social media is basically the new record labels these days. If you popping on the gram, you ain't even really got to be talented, to be honest with you. I think we all know that.
Yeah.
So if you popping and you come across a couple 100,000 followers, you got a fan base that's going to like whatever you put out, whether it's trash or not.
Yeah.
And you put it out and it's hot, label's going to blow you up. With me, you know, I just use it as a platform, not only just to make my day go by, and I love to make people happy and smile and all that good stuff, but it's got me so many networking opportunities. Even for yourself, man, getting to know you, man, people like Yolanda Adams, Dwight Howard, Chance the Rapper, The Game. I can go on, man. There's a lot of people that I met that I get DMs from that just like, you know, Metro Boom. He reached out like, hey, man, I'm a fan. I'm like, Sonny Digital, Honorable C-Note, like producer, because I'm a producer, so I look up to these producers. I'm like, dang, I'm inspired.
Exactly.
And they've been watching me the whole time. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean?
Do you feel any pressure before you hit that share button, man? Because sometimes, you know you got this platform and you know you can blow some stuff up because, you know, sometimes you got to use it for political purposes and just as well as just keeping folks conscious of what's going on out here in these streets. So what goes through your mind before you click that button, man?
I don't think twice, man. Unless it's just super personal.
Yeah.
No risk, no reward, man. So I just throw it out there. The people want it. They request it. You got to cater to the crowd. You got to give it to them.
Now, what was going through your mind when you started to realize that the brand was getting big and folks was respecting your mind as well, though?
Well, that's the ultimate goal, you know, to get that respect, to build your brand. I think anything you do, whether it's sports, whether it's music, acting. You got to build a brand for people to pay attention. And when people pay attention, that's when they want to do business. And you start doing business, that's when the money comes. You know what
Talk to me about this Instagram business for that youngster that's watching you, Suede, that says, all right, man, I got 5 followers right now. I'm looking crazy as hell on the gram. Suede got 100,000 with half a damn million in this thing. I'm trying to get to where he's at. What advice do you got for that guy?
Man, social media is a big part, but you still got to get out there and put in that groundwork. You know, I was still putting up on random people playing my beats. You know, whether they like them or not, they got to know me as a person.
Exactly.
You got to network. You got to go out sometimes. You got to be a socialite sometimes, and that's what I had became.
Yeah.
Had become, and you know, then you can go on the gram and follow these folks back. You know, it's, you know, you just got to put it out there.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you know, older cats, even young cats, they don't know how to work. You just got to put it out there.
Yeah.
Visuals are everything. If people can't see, you don't want your song or whatever it is you got going on to be bigger than you or your name. You know what I'm saying? Your name. And a lot of people, they get forgot about because they didn't build their visuals. They didn't let people see who they are. There's a lot of hot songs on the radio. The song's so crazy, you know every word, but if you see them in the mall, you have no idea who it is.
Facts.
So
Facts.
you gotta just keep building it, man. The work don't stop.
Now, I mean, with the Catch Me Outside, man,
Uh-huh.
talk to me about that when that went viral.
Man, that was crazy. That was just a situation, again, where I didn't even want to do it. I honestly wasn't going to do the greens, beans, tomatoes.
Are you serious?
I wasn't going to do it because I was like, man, they ain't going to like this. But them be the biggest ones. You know, you get more than 100,000 people like in your DMs blowing you up, texting like, bro, you got to do it, you got to do it. I guess I got to do it. And that blew up instantly. You know what I mean? That was like, you know, that show I believe had aired like September, October, the year prior to me doing it. And then when I did the remix, it just, you know, Dr. Phil's son had reached out. His son, homeboy, I was like, dang, like this is crazy. So it was a lot of networking that happened with that. Like that took it to a whole nother level. Yeah.
How do you maintain your humility during those times, man? Because I mean, you know that social media is also a drug too, man.
It is.
And you got a big old shot going in your arm every time you press share. So how do you keep from getting the big head and saying, you know what, I'm still a real person out here trying to live and enjoy myself as well as everybody else out here?
Man, shout out to Honorable C-Note. Shout out to Zaytoven. You look at those cats, you know, and they way older than me. Not calling them old.
Nah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And when you look at they grinding like they ain't never had a hit in their life.
Fact.
That's how they stay relevant today. You know what I'm saying? That's how people like Snoop and Juicy J stay relevant because they know how to cater to the crowd. They reach out to the younger culture. They're not stuck in the generation that they grew up in, and they showing everybody love. So it's like, dang, they got M's. They living in mansions. They got nice cars. I'm doing a little bit of that, but they really doing it. So back to your question, I look at that as inspiration. I'm like, I can't stop here because I got a long way to go. So that's how I stay grounded and humble.
Getting pulled into the influencers meeting, man, with Stacey Abrams.
Man, that was
what was that like, man? Because you know some heavy hitters in that building.
It was some very heavy hitters.
Come on
Shout
now.
out to Zulu. Shout out to my man Isaac Hayes III, Michael Cox, Killer Mike. You know he had to beat up. Man, that was huge. And I like to do things like you was there. I know you.
Nah, I wasn't in the building for that one. I was working.
Oh, okay. It was a beautiful situation, man. It was good for her to get the influencers in there because, you know, like I say, social media can change a whole lot of things. I might even do a remix for it just to help them votes get up.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like for what she stands for and what she's trying to do, it's gonna be a good situation for our culture and in the city as a whole.
Exactly.
The state, you know what I mean? So
now moving forward, man, what you got coming up next, Wade? Because I know you got some more tricks up your sleeve, my dog.
Shout out to Missy Elliott. Shout out to Wale. Shout out to Kevin Gates. Man. Shout out to Lele Pons. I know she's in the Spanish world. She's got about 30 million followers. I was just in the studio with her in L.A. Shout out to Justin Bieber's engineer Josh Goodwin. Me and him just put some stuff together. I'm just working, man. Like the work don't stop, grind don't stop. So I'm just every day, you know, grinding like I don't have a 500,000 followers or like I've never had a hit. And that's how you keep it. That's how you keep that motivation, you know what I'm saying?
How do folks treat you though, Suede? Because see, sometimes when you say the name, then they'll understand what's going on. The before and the after. You walk in the room, a young black male trying to figure some things out, then they realize that it's the remix god in the building. Talk about that right there.
And I ain't gonna contradict myself. I have to get out a lot more. Even though I get out, you know, chop it up with different people, get real social and stuff, I need to do it a lot more because it's been times I get starting them all like, hey, blah, blah, blah. But again, I have to keep building my name and my face because a lot of people, they'll be sitting with me, like, be chilling with me. And it's just like a cool conversation. And then I tell them why I'm like, oh, wait a minute, ain't you? And that's a good feeling.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But now I'm working to the point where we ain't gotta go through all that.
When you think about social media and with that being a whole new thing, because see, what y'all got to understand as young influencers on this social media, y'all are kind of like trailblazers into the whole new 2020 scene, man. So how do you feel being on the front line, pushing the culture forward with that? Because what you say goes.
Yeah. It's a blessing, but it could be a curse too. I have to watch everything I say. I have to watch what I do. I pull up a little bit, but I ain't just finna go out there on the gram and just, I'm popping bottles. I got the majority of my followers are kids. People's baby mamas in my DM, rather trying to holler, want me to put their kids on. And it's just a lot going on, so I have to keep that image and stay clean, and, I'm a wild out. I'm gonna have fun. I'm human.
You're still a young man.
But I'm not finna
mess it all
I'm
up.
not finna show these kids what not to do.
Exactly.
Because it only take one time.
Whew. You ain't never lied. Lastly, anything else you want to get off your chest? And obviously, we already know how to contact you. Go ahead and give it to him one more time.
Man, I want to shout out to my mama, shout out to my brother, my pops. Man, shout out to Vanna. For anybody, any young producer, DJ, man, engineers, because let's keep it real. We not the people that's on the front. Like, we not really getting shine. The DJs, the producers, the engineer, we the machine behind everything.
That's right.
We make you can take a trash singer, trash rapper, and we make it sound like a Alicia Keys.
Exactly.
So I feel like, man, you're not going to get that shine. People going to leave you on red. People going to not text you back. Your email's going to get slow. Things like that. If you working a 9 to 5, work the 9 to 5. I had to work a 9 to 5. And I done been broke. Lights done been off. I ain't been homeless, but it's done been times where it's been hard.
It didn't feel good.
You go in the refrigerator, ain't nothing in there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if you got a job, don't, people say, put up everything you got into your job, what you want to do.
That's right.
That don't mean quit your job to go be a rapper.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, do what you got to do, make ends meet, and then at the same time, you know what I'm saying? We need to encourage to be more bosses, more entrepreneurs out here. Everybody's not a rapper. Everybody's not an actor. Everybody's not a DJ. But find if it's a passion that you have, don't let nobody stop you. It's gonna be a lot of haters on the way. I get a lot of hate mail. I get a lot of crazy DMs like, "Oh, you ain't better than Metro." Hey, I'm a fan of Metro.
Exactly.
I'm cool, but I'm working hard to get where he at, and that's just my inspiration, my encouragement to all the younger entrepreneurs, engineers, DJs, producers, because there's a lot of them out here.